So Young Thug said he hasn't worked with Andre 3000 because he feels like Andre looks down on the new generation. Y'all seen that on T.I. ExpediTIously?
Yeah. Like I caught a little bit of the clip.
And then T.I. posed a question to him. He was like, he said something about Elton John because we know Young Thug did a song with Elton John. And Young Thug tried to explain. He was like, but the difference between Elton John and Andre is Elton John like to kiss ass and Dre like to get his ass kissed. And I stopped there. Y'all want me to keep going?
Nah,
go ahead. And then he was like,
say the whole thing.
And then he was basically saying like how like when he kicking it with Elton John is like basically being like more. He's like, hey man, how's Gucci Mane doing? When is he getting out? You want to do a song and all? But he's saying when you get around, I'm guessing that sounds like he's saying when you get around Andre 3000 like being snobby or something like that.
Well, first of all, does Andre 3000 want a song with Young Thug for you to say it like that?
I think he would though.
Andre 3000 is a god MC.
That song, hey look, but real quick, that's Young Thug and Andre 3000. I feel like they'll make a fire song though.
Because they're both weirdos. You're right.
That song would be fire though.
Because they're the same people. They're the same person.
Yeah, that was T.I. was telling them that too. T.I. was telling them like, y'all the same people.
But see, here's the thing: they're not. I don't think Andre 3000 is being snobby. Andre 3000.
I don't know if that's how Thug was saying.
Nah, he's not being snobby.
I don't know if that's how he's saying it though. He's just saying like he said like Elton John would like be open and Andre 3000 wants you to come to him. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
I think he's just extremely different because that's basically what ended Outkast. Like he couldn't get on the tour bus and smell the meat that the people was eating because he don't eat meat. Mm-hmm. He didn't smoke weed. He got tired of smelling the weed in the air. He didn't vibe the way that a typical nigga from the hood vibe, and he fought it for so long that he just ended up getting tired of it. Like I'm a different individual. My sound is different. My style. I'm different. Mm-hmm. I don't fit in. So I think what Young Thug is experiencing when he's been around Andre 3000 is Andre 3000 being comfortable in who he is after pretending for so many years to fit into the rap mold. It's like, I'm 40 now, I'm me. Like, y'all gonna have to fit into me or move around. And I appreciate that.
But I wonder what Thug talking about. Like, when Thug, for him to say it that way and it seemed like he's somewhat offended the way he's coming off, it had to be something. It ain't just Andre just rocking. I don't feel like, I feel like he had to be around him. Andre had to give him some type of energy or something like that for him to feel like, this nigga think he better than us.
Or maybe Thug is that nigga that's really like the one that want the attention. Like, Thug, I listen to your music. Like, he probably want that older generation to come to him and be like, why you ain't come embrace me? I'm hot right now. You know what I'm saying?
The young niggas lit right now. Why y'all niggas supposed to be on?
Come up?
He's 32 now. He needs to tone it down.
Yeah. No, but you know how that shit.
About to be old.
But he's coming into that. He's gonna be like a young veteran. Like he's coming into that veteran status. So it's like, well,
I see him aging like. I see Thug aging like Gucci and Future aging like Jeezy.
Yeah.
Just think about all the young niggas Thug already put on. He's following Gucci path where he always gonna be connected to the next generation.
Yeah. That's true.
Whereas Future, like, he's kind of snobby and bougie. Like he didn't even really work with Atlanta niggas until Designer came out and he kind of felt the pressure. That's when you seen the song with Rich Homie and other Atlanta artists that he had never even paid attention to.
Yeah, he
like,
said,
damn, I gotta do it because now this nigga gonna do it and they gonna be all over the radio.
I think he was feeling, because Future was feeling himself too much around that time. And he was like, I don't want to do features with that nigga. So
when you can do a song, just say shit.
Yeah.
I'm that nigga, bro.
But listen, bro. Didn't it come out good, though?
No, I'm saying, like, when you know I could do this song right here, nigga, I'm that nigga, bro. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, that's true, though. It's just he felt himself too much and just kept dropping shit.
But, I wonder what happened here, man. Like y'all saying that y'all think you saying that it can be Thug just feeling himself and Andre 3000 just being the way he is. He taking it as his perception of it is, this nigga ain't really respecting the new wave. Like,
I mean, that nigga hopped on fucking Walk It Out, bro. Think about that. So I mean, it's got to be something.
Fucked it up too.
It's got to be something else that it is, because I mean, Walk It Out don't sound nothing different than nowadays. So it's like, what is it really then? I'm pretty sure Thug make hot music. You know what I'm saying? So what was it really? Maybe he was like, nigga, you should come to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hot.
But what I'm saying though, but is there a thing out there where like the older rappers do look down on the younger generation, and is it warranted sometimes? Like, I'm not saying this is what 100,000 is, but I think this is a topic that we can talk about, like how older generation do look down on the younger generations. Like, you know what I mean? Like, What's that about, man? Like, I don't know.
Some old niggas be hating because they ain't in the light no more. That's all that is. You always gonna have that, especially when you talking about a genre that revolves around you being in the light. Mm-hmm. So now that you're not in the light no more, you're already frustrated. Then this new nigga come to the light and it's a new sound, a new way that you don't understand. So you're looking at it like, this shit? This shit?
Exactly.
And I think that's part of the reason why we don't have a healthy field of 40, 50-year-old rappers. Right. I think you can have that. But I think they just have to accept the fact that my shit not going to be all over the radio. I'm not going to be at the top of the charts. I think there's a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? Just like conscious rappers, they don't expect to have the number one song in the country, and they go out and they drop music and they eat and they rich. You know what I'm saying? I feel like older niggas just need to get past the fact that they're not it anymore, and there'll still be a comfortable lane for you to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then another thing too, though, man, like the type of content that's coming out from the new age in Atlanta, like I can see Andre 3000 not really wanting to be lined up with that shit. It ain't nothing but Molly and wearing a purse. I mean, like wearing like all kind of weird shit and talking down on women.
I think he kind of invented that though, so I don't think he got a problem with that.
The first shit. That's why I thought the first
shit. Andre 3K kind of invented that.
But I'm talking about the whole situation of like just the way that they talk about how they talk about women and how they just glorify just doing drugs and you know what I mean. He may want to hold his opinion on that. You know what I mean. Not say anything about it. While I still respect you. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe that's.
I think it's a common ground though. But with the older generation, newer generation thing, I think the hate was back in the days when CDs was selling. Like now that the older niggas can stream, their hate is going down now. Like now it's like, man, we let the young niggas do their thing, you know, because it's streaming now. You're not fighting for record sale charts, and the reason why they was hating because when they was shit was number one, and that new nigga would come in and knock their shit to number 6, then it was the hate because that shit, you know, I guess mattered, but. Now with the streaming, I think the hate has gone down just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because now the older niggas can eat, even though it's not as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vision Rap Podcast, man. Did Thug say anything wrong?
Yes. He made it sound like...
He said wrong?
He made it sound like the option is up to him to do a song with Andre 3000. It's very hard to get a song with Andre 3000. It's very hard to get a verse from him. So I don't even know if that option is open to you. That's like me saying, like, the reason why I don't fuck Beyonce is because, that's not open to me. That's not up to me.
Let me see how this conversation started. In the clip below, Thug can be heard saying, I can't rap you 250,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him. Never in my life.
He wrong, see? Yes. Why you hating on the, man?
Listen. Yeah, that sound like some bitter shit right there.
And you know what? That's exactly what it sounded like. Yeah. What he was talking about when he met him and it didn't go his way, that's where that come from, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so that sound like, nigga, you should be coming to me kiss him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but at the same time, we don't know. Because like, what do... Andre track record ain't that, though. I can't say that. We can't say that he probably did something to offend Thug. I don't know.
He just said no, and that was it. And he got upset about it.
Because it's plenty of niggas... My bad. It's plenty of niggas that Andre could have did a song with that never did. You know what I'm saying? Because look how much niggas from the old school to the new school say, oh yeah, Andre's my favorite rapper. Jay-Z, Ice Cube, all these niggas say that. Eminem say that. You think you don't want to get on a song with them niggas and do a song, you know what I'm saying? I just think he chooses not to do it no more. Like, this man could have been released albums. Big Boy still, you know, relevant, I guess, doing his thing and making albums still. But, you know, Andre just chilling.
Maybe it was early on, before Thug was Thug, and he was just like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
And he holding on to that shit.
Because a nigga never let that go now. If you shit on them before they get to where they trying to get at, maybe you try to get at Thug, maybe you try to get at Andre a little bit too early. Maybe you try to get at him after I'm a Stoner, when he was still nobody. And Andre 3000 was like, I'm sorry, what you saying? No. Nah, I don't really do verses. You know what I'm saying? And then the song come out with T.I. and Andre 3000 a month later. He probably just never let that shit go. Because that sound like it come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely do, dog. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, damn, did he do something to him, or just Thug just being ignorant right now and just being butthurt and ignorant at the same time? You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I don't never get Thug, so.
Yeah.
He always do some shit that surprised me every time.
Dang, he dropped. I forgot about that.
He ain't dropped. He ain't dropped.
He ain't dropped the slime?
Nah, Slime Language 2 supposed to drop. He ain't drop it though.
Oh, okay.
Vision
You
Rap
know what?
Podcast.
You know, I don't even listen to that nigga music, right?
It took me a while to get on to him. It took me a while to catch what he be doing.
It was, and then I let that rich nigga shit, that 21 Savage play, and I forgot it was Thug. I'm like, this nigga snapping.
Yeah. He have his verses where you be like the verse on that Meek Mill track. Would it be like, woo woo?
Oh yeah, he killed that.
He killed that song. Dog.
I like the song that he did with Drake and 2 Chainz. What that song called?
D4L.
What it's called?
Portland.
Yeah,
Portland.
He killed that.
Oh, on the old Drake shit. Yeah.
Got green like a mud.
Yeah.
Got me like a light.
It.
Some shit. He was shining.
Yeah, if I see his name, I ain't gonna lie, I tend to not click on it. But when if you on your album and I let it play like I normally do, you'll get it past me.